sparkly beings, welcome back to my channel. Today we have about a 15-minute session devoted to creating heat in the body for winter or cold weather. There'll be a lot of heat moving postures. We're also going to be working with the Ujjayi breath, which helps you cultivate inner heat while you're in certain postures as well. I will talk you through that in the beginning of the class, and then it's up to you to be consistent and remember to do it, because I won't be doing it through the entirety of the class as I'm instructing you. It's really hard to just breathe when you're talking. This is beginner friendly, but definitely more of an intermediate class, but feel free to try. I break it down into progression into the posture, so when you don't feel comfortable anymore to move forward with one particular posture, you'll know which one it is when you get there. And stay at the first progression. And then over time, if you come back to this video again in the future and you practice more and more, you'll get better at it. And eventually, you know, you'll surpass this video. So that's the idea, right? Whenever you're ready, join me on your mat. Start with me at the top of your mat. Bring your feet about hip-width distance apart. Roll your shoulders down and back. Get nice and rooted in all four corners of your feet. Really grip the earth with your toes and release. We're going to focus and start with our Ujjayi breath, which is a subtle constriction of the back of your throat, as if you were going to breathe on a mirror. You're going to just breathe in and out with your mouth closed. And it sounds kind of like Darth Vader. So it's just do your best to incorporate that breath into this practice, as that generates heat in your body and will help you get warmed up more efficiently, more quickly, and really get a lot of heat building in each pose. So roll your shoulders down and back, palms towards the front, engage everything here. We're going to start in our mountain and focus on your Ujjayi breath. And release. Go ahead and face the front of your mat. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale here to lengthen, and exhale, gently drift towards the right and gaze up if that feels good. Creating a lot of space in our side bodies before we really start here. Lengthen through your side, root through both of your feet. Inhale back to center and reverse your clasp. So left hand clasping right wrist. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, gently lean to the left. Really creating a lot of length in our side bodies, rooting through your feet. Inhale back to center, exhale, press the air away. Inhale, both arms out and up. This time, exhale, we're going to lower our hips down and back and sit into our chairs. So option to bring your knees closer together if that feels better. Option also to have your hands at heart center. Hold it here. Sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, gently lift, and on your exhale, forward fold. Keep your knees bent if that feels good. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins, flat back, shoulders down and away from your ears. Exhale, press your palms to the mat and step back for your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down your version of chaturanga. Knees or not. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Tuck your tailbone to protect your lower spine. Exhale. Tuck your toes, bend your knees, and lift your hips up and back. And hold it here for a moment. Really root through all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. And focus on your Ujjayi breath. We'll do 3 Ujjayi breaths here. Inhale, raise your right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, step your left foot to meet your right. Bend through your knees and gently roll up one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Make sure that your knees, one isn't out in front of the other. Inhale here. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Hands to heart center in prayer if that feels better. Inhale here and exhale. Extend your left leg out ahead of you. So now we're in our one-legged chair. Hold it here. Focus on your breath. Do your best to hold that ujjayi breath. Inhale here and exhale, step it back for high crescent lunge. Get nice and rooted in your back toes. Nice and rooted in your front foot. Draw your tailbone down to create a nice stretch in this hip flexor. Get ready, we're going to do a balancing pose. So inhale here, exhale, step into your right foot. Bring your knee towards your chest and extend your leg out ahead of you if that's possible. Grab your toe with your peace fingers. So 2 fingers here. Inhale to lengthen through your spine and exhale. If you feel safe and strong and capable, maybe gaze towards the back. I don't know how much I really want to gaze towards the back right now. I'm glancing towards the back. All right, inhale here. Exhale, release your toe. Hold your knee towards your chest. Inhale here to lengthen. And exhale, release it. Shake it out. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Gently lean back. And exhale, swan dive, flat back. Bend through your knees for your forward fold to allow your torso to rest on your thighs. Inhale here, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, press palms to the mat and step back for our vinyasa. So start in plank, inhale here. Exhale, lower down, your version of chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Tuck your tailbone to protect your lower spine. And exhale, tuck your toes, bend your knees, and raise your hips up and back for a down dog. Once again, rooting into that ujjayi breath. 3 breaths here. Inhale, raise your left leg up and back for 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, lengthen through your spine and step your right foot to meet your left. Bend through your knees and gently roll up one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders down and back. Inhale, your arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, sit back into our chair. Hips nice and far. Hands to heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, press into your left foot as you extend your right out ahead of you for a 1-legged chair on the left. Holding it here, focusing on your breath. And exhale, step it back to high crescent. Through your back toes and your front leg and draw your tailbone down towards the earth to create more of a stretch in that hip flexor. Inhale here, exhale, get ready to balance. Reach your right knee towards your chest and extend your right foot out ahead of you. Grab your big toe with your peace fingers. Inhale here to lengthen your spine and exhale, gently twist and maybe gaze towards the back. So if this isn't feasible for you, you can always stay just standing with a bent knee. And exhale, release. Knee to chest and let it go. Inhale, both arms out and up to gaze up. Exhale, swan dive, flat back. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Exhale, press palms to the mat and step back for your plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, tuck your tailbone. And exhale, tuck your toes, Bend your knees and raise your hips up and back. Holding our down dog just for a moment. Reconnecting with that ujjayi breath. Just finding little random Dana hairs all over my mat. All right. So from here, we're going to lower our knees to make it easier to come into this next posture. Lower your forearms. Keep your toes tucked. Inhale here and exhale, raise your hips up and back for dolphin pose. So it's similar to down dog. You really want to press into your elbows. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Biceps towards the front of the room. Hips up and back. Focus on your ujjayi breath. And release. Let your knees come to the earth. Bring your knees mat width, part toes together, and lower your heart towards the earth for your child's pose. Breathe into this space, cultivating your ujjayi breath. And gently start to walk your hands back towards you to allow yourself to rise. Bring your knees together and sit back on your heels for your thunderbolt. Roll your shoulders down and back and just hold it here for a moment. Option to gently rock back and forth to get a little massage in your shins and the tops of your feet. Go ahead and place your hands to the left. Let your hips roll to the left. And bring your legs out ahead of you. Maybe scooch up if you've moved around on your mat like I have. We're going to come into our boat pose, but first we're going to set up for it. So lengthen through your spine here. Engage your core and bring your palms towards the sky. Extend your arms away from you. Inhale here, exhale, gently lower down just a little bit. And option to just lift one leg or the other, hold it here, or extend both legs for the full version. Holding it in our boat pose, focusing on your ujjayi breath. And release. Gently rise. Clasp your arms around your legs. Clasp opposite elbows with both hands. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine and exhale gently round through your spine, chin to chest. Gently rise. Inhale here. On your exhale, lower down one vertebra at a time. Extend your arms out ahead of you. All the way down, head's the last thing to go. Inhale, extend your arms away from you and your legs away from you as you get a nice full body stretch here. You can release your ujjayi breath if you'd like. Walk your left leg out and guide your right over your left. Inhale here to lengthen and exhale. Pull your right hand with your left hand over to the side. So now you're in a nice long C shape here. Just stretching your side body. Breathe into that space. And inhale back to center. Same thing on the opposite side. And really lengthening through that side body. Feeling the stretch if you can. Try to keep your hips parallel to the earth. So try to bring your left glute down towards the earth to make sure that you're really getting a nice stretch in that side. And gently back to center. Bring your feet close to your seat. Guide your knees into your chest and do a few circles with your palms on the outsides of your knees. From left to right. And from right to left, just massaging our lower backs. And extend the base of your feet towards the sky. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Bend into your knees. And come into your happy baby. So your knees should be close to your ribs. Option to rock it here or not. Just breathe into that space. Option also to lengthen through your legs or not. whatever is accessible and feels good for you in your body. And gently bring your base of your feet together. Lower your legs towards the earth. Guide your arms out to your sides and just breathe into the space of our reclining Baddha Konasana. And gently release your right leg and your left leg. Guide your arms a little bit closer to your sides. Roll your shoulders down and back away from you. And just focus on your breath. A nice, cool, calm, collected breath. No more ujjayi breath necessary here. Just relaxing our bodies, letting them melt into the earth. Inhale and release your forehead, eyes, cheeks, and chin. Let go of any tension in your neck, your shoulders, your upper back, and your chest. Releasing any tension in your arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. And letting go of any tension in your lower back, abs, and hips, and glutes. Releasing your legs, ankles, feet, and toes. And surrendering to the moment. Breathe into this space, only here and now, connecting with your inner peace. And gently wiggle your fingers and your toes to bring movement back into your body. Guide the base of your feet towards your seat as your knees come towards the sky. Gently roll to the left and guide your left arm under your head as if it were a pillow as your right palm meets the earth. Holding it here just for a moment. And as you exhale, press into your right palm and guide yourself up into a nice easy seat to face me. Option to sit on a bolster, block, or pillow to raise your hips from the ground a little bit and create more length in your lower spine. Palms towards the sky for receiving, and focus on your breath. Close your eyes. Inhale through the base of your seat to the crown of your head. And exhale through the crown of your head to the base of your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Scanning your body, feeling if there's any tension released, feeling the heat you've created. Maybe set an intention to move forward in your day, depending on when you do this class. The remainder of your day, how do you want to show up? Inhale, both arms out and up. Press hands together and exhale, bring hands to heart center for prayer. Inhale here to lengthen through your spine, and exhale, gently hinge at your hips. Bow to yourself, thanking yourself for this time to reconnect with your mind, body, and spirit. Namaste. I hope you really enjoyed that and got a lot out of it. And I hope you feel really warm and heated and cultivated. And like I said before, feel free to come back to this class anytime you feel like you really need to heat up, get your blood pumping. So if you really like this, then go ahead and like it, subscribe. And if you feel like anybody else would really benefit from this, go ahead and share it, as it really helps me reach more people. And all that being said, just keep guiding your light through your day and shine bright. And until next time, namaste.